Ida for telling the girl my parents adopted she has "we aren't family" and to leave my parents' home. So I've one biological sibling, Jake, 39, who lives in America from my dad's first marriage, and my parents adopted a girl, Ella, 27. Both Ella and I are the same age, 27F. There's literally 8 months between us. Our bio moms was friends. Ella and I had a good sister relationship growing up, but around 15 she started to be a major bitch by pulling the "you're not my parent's sister" card and making life genuinely difficult for everyone. My parents never lied to her about being adopted, nor treated bad. Actually, looking back, she got treated better than me, especially in our teenage years. The minute she turned 18, she took her collage fund and whatever she could steal, then ran to live with her real family. My parents tried to get in contact with her, but she blocked them and threatened to get police involved when they went to her aunt's house to talk her. She was always in contact with her bio mom's family, so my parents knew them very nice people. 2 months later, on my 18th birthday, she sent me a card with a long letter how she hated us and only stayed till she could her hands on the money she was owed, and that she wished us the worst in life, especially me, because I didn't deserve to have living parents. That was the moment I realized she was never my sister. We lost Dad during COVID. Mom tried to get in contact so Ella could sew goodbye, but no luck. Then in September, Mom passed away due to a brain aneurysm. I didn't reach out because I didn't give a fuck about Ella. Ella's aunt and grandmother are still in contact with me, even attended my parents' funerals. I mentioned to them I will be selling my parents' home and moving to America to be with closer to Jake and my nieces. I'll mention Ella legally got herself emancipated from my parents, even though her bio and my family begged her not to. My parents' home is in London in a good area, like if you look out the window long enough, you'll see an important person pass by car. So I will make good money from the sale. Ella tried reaching out by email, calls, and third parties. It's obvious she wants money, so I've ignored her. She turned up at the house today. She asked about the sale, saying that she, as my sister and my parents' daughter, deserves something out of it. I told her she lost all right when she cut them off. Ella stated crying, saying she knows she messed up. But apparently she met a guy in a group for adoptees who twisted her mind against not just our family, but her bio family. She told me she wants to leave him, but she had 2 kids, so she'd need help financially. She also admitted after he forced her to do most things, and at the end she was ashamed to reach out to us, and with me moving, her window of opportunity is closing. I told her I didn't care for her lies and manipulation. I'm not my parents, we aren't family, and to leave my parents' home before I call the police. She said she made a mistake to please help her because we are sisters. I just screamed at her to leave because I don't have a sister. My brother thinks I should help her, and I acted too cruel towards her because I don't know what it's like to not have both parents growing up, so now I'm rethinking my decision. Hello, ready? And now here, it sounds like you're dealing with a really difficult situation with your adopted sister, Ella. It's clear that there's a lot of hurt and resentment on both sides, and it's understandable that you're feeling conflicted about how to handle things. First of all, it's important to acknowledge your own feelings and experiences. It's clear that Ella's behavior has caused you a lot of pain and frustration over the years, especially with her cutting off contact and expressing such hurtful sentiments. It's natural to feel protective of yourself and your own well-being, especially given the history of betrayal. At the same time, it's also important to recognize that Ella may be struggling with her own demons and challenges. Her behavior could be stemming from a place of deep insecurity, trauma, or manipulation from others. It's possible that she's reaching out now because she's in a vulnerable position and genuinely in need of help, even if her past actions have been hurtful. While it's ultimately up to you to decide how to proceed, it might be worth considering whether there's any room for compassion and empathy in this situation. That doesn't necessarily mean letting go of your boundaries or forgiving past wrongs overnight, but it might involve being open to hearing Ella out and understanding where she's coming from. Perhaps you could consider setting some clear boundaries and conditions for any potential help you offer, such as seeking therapy or counseling together to address underlying issues, or finding ways for her to become more self-sufficient in the long term. It's also okay to take some time to process your feelings and make a decision that feels right for you. You don't have to rush into anything, and it's okay to prioritize your own well-being and peace of mind. Ultimately, whatever decision you make, try to approach it with kindness and compassion for yourself and for others involved. It's a difficult situation, but with time and patience, you'll find a path forward that feels right for you.